Let's talk about influencer marketing strategies in tourism to supersize and grow your business. Now, how does this apply to you? We want to take strategies in different industries, see what's worked, and then apply it to our industry if it makes sense. A couple of stories I want to share and a couple of experiences that I've had with customers and clients that have been really successful that have transferable lessons happen to be in the tourism and travel and tourism industry. One is for a luxury resort and luxury experience, and the other is for an authentic experience organization. The first one learned how to use influencers to help reach more quickly and easily the right audience for them. Because guess what? They were shotgun approaching and trying to communicate with everyone. And when you're communicating with everyone, you're actually communicating with no one. And so we used influencers that were right for their space, actually luxury influencers and high-end, high-level influencers to cultivate, build, and engage the right luxury audience for them. Then in the other instance, we took a company and an organization. I'm not saying names on purpose because people don't want you to know that you've helped them in certain areas and aspects, or they don't want other people to because we're kind of their secret weapon that helps them get the right strategies for them. So the other one was an authentic experience, cultural experience travel organization. And they were having a hard time filling their tours. And they are now, because of working with influencers that were, again, the right influencers for them to help them build and grow their audience, they're booked out over a year out. And they will continue to be for the unforeseeable future because they continue to create content, which is one of the strategies we use with influencers, that speaks to the people that they are destined to serve and reach. And after the pandemic, both of these organizations were really, really struggling because so many things had changed and they had been shut down, literally shut down and out of business because the world shut down for, a pretty much 2-year period. And that most organizations just had to fold up and die, but these survived because they were willing to look at different strategies that could be applied for them. So if you wanted to use an influencer strategy, how do you go about doing that? Well, the first thing you need to do is identify who your target audience is, what their core values are, what their problems are, and how your business solves that problem for them. Then you need to identify who are the right influencers for you to approach to work with. And there has to be a match, a fit, a passionate core value match, and they have to do things in a way that feels right for you and your business. And they have to be willing to share and promote your business in an authentic, real way, because that's what people are looking for nowadays. There's so much hype and so much marketing and so much game playing out in the world right now. And there has been for a long, long time. Let's be honest. It's always been a buyer beware scenario for a lot of situations in a lot of industries and a lot of things that we experience as humans. And so people are looking for the real deal, the real scoop. And they look to different influencers because everybody doesn't have a friend that knows anything about your industry or travel or tourism or going on different adventures, etc. And so when you decide you might want to do something like that and start looking, you look for people that have done it before, or you look for people in your family or friends group first, generally, and then the people that you work with, and then people outside of you that have had a similar experience or a good experience with something that you're considering doing. I hope this makes sense. I'm trying to keep it in general terms and not be too specific because it applies to all of us and all of our businesses, no matter what industry we're in. There are now influencers in different markets, on blogs and podcasts, in just about any topic, any niche, any problem, any market industry you could possibly imagine. And one of the fastest ways and one of the biggest strategies for building and growing and supersizing your business is to leverage other people's audiences. Influencers are just people that have gone out and already created a big audience of like-minded people. And I personally prefer micro niches because micro niches are people that have a better relationship and have cultivated a more direct, real relationship with a smaller audience than these macro influencers that just have, millions and millions or billions of people that just follow them. I mean, I think Taylor Swift. People follow Taylor Swift because they like the idea of Taylor Swift, not because she has an actual relationship with any of them, right? They think they're Swifties and this doesn't just apply to her. She's just a big name right now that comes to mind as a macro influencer. And frankly, people that think for themselves couldn't care less what macro influencers think. People that are looking for a solution to a problem or looking for a product or service or experience or adventure with respect to tourism. We travel because we want experiences. And why? Because experiences stay with us for the rest of our life. We can have all kinds of material things and junk. I got this as a granddaughter thing, which is, I don't even know why I put it on, but it's an example of stuff that doesn't really mean anything. And those, we can lose those things today, but no one can take our experiences away from us. I think that's the value and the power in experiences, which is why another strategy is that I promote a lot is make sure that you are giving your customers an experience and they're leaving you in a positive way. People won't remember what you did or said, but they will remember how you made them feel. So if you can make them feel positive, excited, curious, awesome after having dealt with your organization, you're automatically in a position to win and create lifelong customers. So we want to make sure we pick the right people, target the right audience, find the right influencers, and then curate and create content that literally speaks to their problems, their pain points, their desires. In this case, desires for a once in a lifetime experience, desire for, I guess, yeah, both of them were a once in a lifetime experience because, but then you want to take that once in a lifetime experience and expand it to other experiences, again, to create lifelong customers. All right. That's all I've got on this topic today. I'm sure I could talk about it a lot. And as always, continually improve, analyze your results and performance of anything that you do. Influencer marketing strategies are no different. Every strategy we use or implement or test, we need to have metrics to measure, is it being effective or not? I like conversions. I think conversions are a much more valuable benchmark than a lot of other things people measure. But it's up to you to know and figure out and determine what is the right thing to measure for you. Because sometimes it's something that no one else has ever even thought about. And the further you can go back in the introduction to new people chain and figure out what those key metrics are and measure those and do more of that, the faster you'll get the success that you want. All right, that's all I've got today. If I can help you anyway, ask. Otherwise, have an awesome day. And I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow with another interesting strategy, what it is, where it's been applied so far, where and how you might be able to apply it to supersize and grow your business. Have a great day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.